Hey everybody, welcome to Built in America. I'm Jeff Reeland, your host. This show is about the men and women who are actually building businesses in America today, not chasing profits, but trying to do it with conviction, integrity, and responsibility. Each episode, I sit down with founders, operators, leaders, owners who believe business is more than transaction. It's influence, it's stewardship, and it's one of the most powerful ways values show up in real life. We're here to talk about the marketplace, what's changing, what's working, what it really takes to serve customers who care about what they buy and who they buy it from. These are honest conversations with people doing work, leaning in real time, how to build, lead, grow, and grow in a very complicated world. This is Built in America. Max Krupp is the owner of Halo K Cattle. Very happy to have Max on. He sits right at the intersection of building a business and staying grounded in their values. He's going to talk a little bit about what he's building, what he's seeing in the marketplace, and what Built in America actually looks like. So Max, thanks so much, buddy, for doing this. We really appreciate you being here.
My pleasure. Great to be here.
Cool. Can you tell me a little bit about Halo K Cattle?
Yeah, so Halo K Cattle is basically unique because it's a one-man cattle ranch that focuses on raising beef
Mm-hmm.
conception to consumption. So I'm the only person that ever interacts with these animals, and I raise
Wow.
them in an all-natural kind of construct where they don't receive any kind of antibiotics or additional hormones. And my number one priority is animal welfare. So when I'm raising them, I ensure to use gentle handling techniques. So people that decide to purchase with me are buying it directly off the ranch, and they know exactly that that animal's been my custody its entire life and is treated under certain protocols.
That's a lot of work for one guy. It's a lot of work. You're a busy man. All right, well, let's jump into the questions real quick here. We got 5 questions as we always do each show. How does your business help people live out their values when they spend their money?
I think a lot of people are wanting to know where their food comes from, and me being a retired Army officer after 28 years, they like the idea of actually buying American. They're buying American from a singular operator with no middlemen. They're buying it from a veteran, and they're supporting small agriculture and small farms and ranches that are located all around the 50 states in this great nation.
Yeah, absolutely. Means a lot to me. So I appreciate your service and what you're doing. Again, you have to be a busy man being a one man cattle shop. Like that's a lot. That's a lot of work. All right, question 2. What does building and growing your business in America mean to you personally?
Yeah, not to harp too much on the veteran thing, but including being a combat veteran, when you fight for this country, I think you have a really special relationship and it really cements what the nation means to you. And so for me, owning my own land and raising my own cattle herd, and being able to provide the fruits of my labor to others that want to know where their cattle come from is very important. And I feel like I took a lot of pride serving my nation in uniform, and I can still take a lot of pride. I feel like serving my nation in a different way by providing them a nutritious and protein dense food source for them and their families.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, how have you seen customers change in the last few years, especially those who are conservative or faith minded customers?
Yeah, so I do have a diverse customer base, but I would
Mm-hmm.
say the preponderance of them kind of lean towards that kind of value set. I'd say in recent history, kind of the advent of the Make America Healthy Again model has really kind of electrified the direct beef sales market. Like I mentioned before, I don't use anything synthetic or additive to these animals. They're grass fed and finished in specific ways in which the customer knows exactly what they're getting when they get it, and they know that it hasn't been tinkered with, and it's the way that nature decided to make that animal for us. And so I feel like people that are very interested in where their food comes from and are very cognizant of some of the things that people can put in food, good, bad, or indifferent, that's not something that I provide.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And they're going to lean into that for sure. So, what values? I think I know the answer to this based off what you've said, but I'm interested to see how you answer it. What values guide the way you lead the way you lead and serve your customers?
Yeah, so there's definitely that parallel
Yep.
stream with my service to the nation in uniform. But as far as what kind of guides my values is as a one-man ranch who's raising these animals all the way from when they're calves all the way up to when they're processed to go on people's plates. I want to be honest in my dealings, not only with my customers and provide them a service and product that's done with integrity, so they know exactly what they're getting and they understand um, what they're getting from a one-man ranch. But then additionally, I also want to be honest and true to my animals and
Hmm.
treat them in a where they're treated with dignity and respect, and that goes hand in hand with the product that I provide at the end of their lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Last question. This is my favorite one. What piece of advice would you give to business owners trying to reach value driven Americans?
Yeah, so your values are something that only you can truly understand, and you can only do so many things to kind of promulgate that to the people that come in contact with you. But for anybody that's trying to build a value-based business, you have to stay true to yourself. And even though there might be things that are more expeditious or might help you gain additional profits or do things in the short term, in my estimation, my advice would be always stay true to what you think is right. And even though it might not bear fruits in the short term, it'll definitely pay bigger dividends in the long run over the horizon.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love the answer. Well, Max, thanks for taking the time to be here today. Appreciate your service to our country and the way that you're leading your business, being a one man shop. That's a lot of work. I keep saying that for a cattle farmer, and from going raising it up to the dinner table. That's a lot of work. We appreciate what you're doing and also the integrity that you do it with.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's a wrap on Built in America. I hope today's conversation encouraged you, reminding you that building a business in this country is more than about profits. It's about values, people, long-term impact. If you've enjoyed this episode, check out and subscribe to our weekly Liberty Spenders podcast. You can find that here on YouTube. Just type in Liberty Spenders, where we go deeper into how Americans are choosing to live out their values and where they spend their money. If you're a business owner or a leader, operator, or brand that wants to better understand how to serve value-driven Americans, check out our website, libertyspenders.com. And last but not least, if you want to be on this show, check out builtinamericapodcast.com. There is a form there that you can apply to be a guest on our show. But thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting American-built businesses, and we'll see you next time here on Built in America.